Done. I need armor. That way we can get some guards, so you'll quit picking on each other and get rid of all this. Now, we do not need 3 graveyards. Oh, God. All right. I think we're good on wood. Oh, that would explain it. All right. You are opiates. You are going to be animals. That would start getting that where I can start having money. Furniture. All right. So we're hurting on furniture because we've been overdoing it. But I've got a lot of stuff. Oh my God. Cotton harvest is here. We fixed cotton issues. Now we just got to get the clothing issue fixed. That means we should have the opiates. Yup. Where are you? 82. That you really? That's all I did was 82. Guess that's better than nothing though. It's free money. Didn't cost me anything since I harvested it all from scratch. What finished? You finished. No. You're gonna go down to about a 2. While we wait, dig into that, because like I said, I want to see, it'll be a planning mode, but I want to see what the bower looks like. That's the whole point of this, is to see some of the new buildings. Ooh, I'll take you. I shouldn't, but I'm going to. You're good. I mean, I could throw another fishery up real quick and move it later, I suppose. No. You suck. You're horrible. It's... So this is just going to be a temporary fix. I'll dig my own trenches later. That'll be good fishing, because this deep water is a waste, right? Can I still... I don't think he added in bridges yet, has he? Because he talked about possibly in the future we might not be able to remove the deep water. We're going to have to start bridging over it. I don't really have a problem with that, but that's definitely going to change how we do things. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, that's going to be... All right. Please hurry up and get up there and get my fish started. We got a little bit of meat coming in. I mean, technically... Well, I don't have enough. It would free up a whole lot of workers if I would just butcher all those Globedian. We're not producing... Oh, wait. Did I not tell you what to make? Oh, no. Make this. Oh my God, I don't have that. So you're making tools. What do I need to get you? Armor smith. All right. This is what I get for not paying attention. Oh my God. Well, at least I'm making tools? Oh God, I'm not storing tools though. What can I get rid of? I don't see me ever having that much coal. Oh wait, no, I was storing it. Never mind, never mind. We can scratch that. There, we got one extra worker now. That's gonna fix fish. I really do like this, but I really am thinking about just on some downtime, doing like I did last time, just blowing everything up and fixing things. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna... Some really good fertility right here. Might do one more batch of farms out a road and then start tearing up the water and redoing it. I'd rather have the water closer though. But I just, the more I think about it, I don't have the room to put it in here like I was thinking, even small ones, simply because I'm going to need to get walls and defenses up. Because I know we got to get walls that are at least thick enough that we can get people up on it. So one thick's not going to do anymore. Probably going to need 3 or 4 thick. Top right of the cave. Oh, that is a Garthimi hatchery where I'm birthing more bugs. I fixed that. Mine looks different than the humans because instead of, you've got their normal sleeping things, but instead of little rugs for nurseries, I have the Garthimi use humidifiers. So it looks kind of alien freakish looking. But I mean, the other races, this would be rugs. Yeah, kind of, I had to rearrange when I started using them simply because like the rugs, the humans can walk over. So, you know, it's more of a, can I place this here kind of thing where you can't walk over the humidifiers there. So you have to be real careful on your placements. What? I quit dying, morons. I'm getting you food. Wait a minute. Do we lose our... Hold on. Child. Where's our youngest? You. Okay, no. So we still have our masturbator. I mean, I guess it helps to have the tools. I guess... I mean, do I want the fishermen to have it or the ranchers to have it? Or do I want the people making the tools to have it so they can make tools faster? Technically, I should give it to the miners. Nut or coal. Okay, so yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, they've got it set up as everybody gets it. That's why I'm not seeing things. So it's going out at random. Yeah, I'm sorry to say warehouses don't need tools. You don't use it. That'll help out some. I don't see the Fletchers needing me being able to use the Fletchers anytime soon. So we're going to take theirs away. Paper makers. No, we're just getting ahead. So paper makers don't need their tools. Same with the masons. I'm going to take away their tools. They don't have tools. You don't use them. I don't think the farmers really need tools right now. If I took the fishermen and the Globedians away, that would be pretty hefty amount. But once they catch up, it's not going to be as bad. Got all that. That should be good. Now that we've got some of this stuff moved and reset up, they're getting happy. We're fixing it. It's coming back. I do that to make it easier to move around. One for what's the word I'm looking for? Fertilization, since some of the I play on the Garthimi do not like living anywhere other than the mountain. So a lot of the maps, as you can see, that are mountainous have really bad and spaced out for bad fertility. So I do it so I can avoid it or avoid hitting as big of clumps as I normally would. Let me, and I'll finish that thought. Let me get them actually to work real quick. Hold on. Quit showing that. So 1, 2, 3. One, 2, and 3. There. Well, that's going to drive me and everyone else nuts, but I'm not going to. All right. Now to finish that thought. 2, so that way they are less likely to commit crimes and whatnot. I keep them spaced out like this with a 3 gap all the way around where I can put lights down the center. So that way that will keep everything lit up. So with that amount of light, 1, they're happy because they're working in the light. 2, they're almost always working on the road, which given time, all my roads will become the good ones, the fancy, or did it change it? Yeah, it's still fancy roads. So that will up their all. So I don't have to have gigantic statues all over the place. So that makes them happier, less revolting. So same with the torches, makes them, or light, makes them happy, less likely to revolt, slaves or normal. And it also cuts down on their whatchamacallit, murder chances, because if it's, common sense, if it's darker, then they think they can get away with it. So that'll help cut down on the murders, so I don't have to have guard posts all over the place. Like, instead of having like 1 here, another one over here, and then 2 more, another one over here, I just need them kind of spaced out, so if they actually do commit a murder, my guys will catch them when they're leaving. So it's more of a, does it look weird? Does it look kind of plain and boxy? Yeah, but there's a bug efficiency going on, is the best way I can say it, because like I said, depending on the map, like this right here, I don't have much to work with. I've got down there, I've got this little area. Yeah, I can build out here and use stone buildings, but they really don't like that. they get 100% happiness from living under, you know, here. No matter what building I use out here, I'm only going to get a 20% happiness. So I've got to be careful because I do not need riots. I have a hard enough issue with riots. Yeah, and what you do, you can do like if you're not using Garthimi, like say you're using what, Tilipy, they like what, Harmony, so you can just dirt road everything, and then as you get it, light it up eventually. And you might want to check it, like if I was going straight down this way, it's a light, the smallest torch, it's one torch, 6 empty spots, and then another torch. And I can show you a way that if you're like, say you pause the game like it is now and you wanted to, even if you went into pre-planning mode, you can go this, and then that's 7 right there. This is 6, that's 7. You want it one empty spot below what you're doing. And then, let's see. I think I'll need to keep that turned on. I can show you why. If you do, if you're looking like these hallways, it's all max lighting. Now, if you're going to use bigger ones, I'm not sure on that. But I do it like this. I used to do a 3 hallway with, or a 4 hallway with, you know, 1 here, 2 spaces, 1 here, and it'd be the same spacing where they'd have 2. And I'm like, you know what? Why not just go straight down the center and they've got 2 roads since they can't walk over each other? And that gave me even more room to work with, because instead of 4 wide hallways, it's now a 3. So I even have more room to work with now. But like right here where I'm going to put the statues and whatnot for a huge amount of all, and because it really looks cool, you know, that's a whole lot of light from these. So, you know, if you were out here and you wanted to use bigger ones, that kind of, you know, I see right here, this gets to here. And what I'll do is I'll come down here doing my 6 cross, but I would put 1 in between each one of these. So the light is just going to be really good. And that will really cut down on your murders. And will also help keep people under control with riots, because, and even if you do have riots, it's not going to be as easy for them to steal stuff, to be, what am I looking for? Well-equipped riots. Like, yeah, you might have a riot here and there still if you're keeping the slaves or anyone else unhappy, but because of the lights, not going to be as easy for them to steal armor or weapons or anything like that. They're going to get caught. So you'll have hopefully well-trained and possibly geared, if not better, people, and they're just going to be people. So that will help you in that favor too, where if you are still going to have riots, they're not going to be almost as well equipped as what you're producing. So that will kind of shift it in your favor also. True, it ain't pretty, but, you know, say I need to move all this because I'm going to, you know, or even part of this because, oh, I need to put in a wall minus Tirith style or whatever to look fancy. Well, instead of blowing up a whole bunch of big ones, it's real easy to blow up a couple of small ones. And if you have issues, it's real easy to move or turn off 2 employees than it is if you've got a big boy and it's like, well, we've had starvations or deaths, so instead of, I don't know, 12 people working this field, I'm only got enough for 5 or 6. That's gonna hurt real bad, where just cutting off a whole field at 2 not gonna hurt that much. I mean, it's annoying, don't get me wrong, because it's always bad when you have to cut back on what you're doing. Oh, we actually ran out of stone. I can fix that real quick. do clear rock. Right there. I got lots of rock for you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but I mean, even keeping that, man, I mean, you don't, if you make good designs, I mean, you don't have to go with the boring thing. I mean, you could, do like still do really long ones, but, just looking, you can see roughly, like, if you put a light here, I'm holding my finger so I can place this, it gets real weak light there, where another one here kind of reaches it, so it helps out. And then like you could have long ones, but if I do a short one, this one here and this one here only leaves a little bit of a gap of not darkness but dim light. So even just a lone guard shack can keep it kind of under control and should bring things down for you. And of course, keeping people happy helps out a lot too. And like I said, doop, doop, doop. Let's see, you're in here somewhere. I think your environment. Yeah, bringing up the lighting is really easy, and that will make them happy too. And yeah, they like, not everyone does, like I said, the bugs like, I think almost everyone likes all except for the Tilipy, and I think the Cretonians, because they're the kind of hobbitish farmers, they like, actually I could do it here. Okay, they like all, but they also like harmony, so you need statues or something, or a mixture of roads with them. So if you're doing that, you could start out with dirt roads and kind of upgrade as you need and see fit. Because one, at least dirt roads, no matter what and who they are, it's going to satisfy their road needs. Going to make them happier, less likely to murder and riot. Later, you can switch to finding a way to do all. So you kind of going to knock out and keep things under control, because at least with them being happy early game, it'll be easy for you to bring more people in. Yeah, early game, just throw down dirt roads. Don't worry about the stone, just throw down dirt roads. Doesn't, like, even the Garthimi, they hate all. They don't hate all. They don't give a crap about all. Not in their, not something you're ever going to have to worry about. They don't care. I'm going to bet later when he returns it on, they might dread. Definitely not harmony. But, roads, they're going to care about. So a dirt road, still a road, still going to make them happy, would still help you increase their happiness, so you can get that first year or two Garthimi wanting to come to your town, or any race, whatever race. Like, hey, I like this, throw down a dirt road. You can tear it up later. Not like it costs you any resources. Might take you a few extra minutes to move things around, but gives you time to, while they're destroying down here, you can have somebody do something down here. Ooh. And it's almost time, but before I go, I said I wanted to see this, and we're going to see this. What's a bow we're going to look like? And how bad am I going to cry trying to get it to work? Oh, not too bad, because I love this style. Easy to build.
Good news, everyone.
Of course, easy to maintain. The question is, do I have to have hides? Because if that's true, oh God, that's going to be... Because if I move north where I can live where the Ankhs are, that's going to make it harder clothes-wise. That's nice looking. I like that. That's... He did good job on the graphics here. And the style. Okay, so yeah, I have to start getting... You can deactivate that, because I can't do this. I have to have money coming in to be able to import hides. That's, yeah. So that changes my play style completely. I can't live down in the pure heat areas for the Globedians. But the good thing is with this patch, he changed and fixed how ration making makes. So instead of having to have a few of each item, now it's a ratio. So I don't have to live in the Globedian area. So I think I'm going to follow you, Wolf. I think I'm going to move back north. Still use Garthimi, but I can move north and I'm going to care about Onks again. That'll get hides. That will get food. Pardon me. And that will get the hides. Worst case, hey, now that it works like that, that's actually some of the places on the last playthrough, that evil Garthimi thing I was doing. That's not bad, because there's a couple of those map places I didn't conquer because the only thing I could tax, because the only thing they produced were the pigs. I'm like, I don't need meat. What do I need that for? I'm making enough on my own. Now that I can use a X amount of pure meat to rations, that's okay. Ho ho ho. I got no. Before we go, we're gonna do one quick science. Let's right here. I want to see technically if you can make or have the choice of making multiple ration makers and have each one set up as a, what is it? Like the Smiths here, where you can have a change recipe. Like, do you want this one to use meat? Do you want this one to use eggs? That's very important. Oh my God. How many do I need? 35. Make it so hard to science sometimes. Bye. All right. We'll give it a minute for this to get here. Like I say, so many patches this week. I mean, Mortal Mayor had a good one. I'm dying to play that. I want to get more into this because I love my grand strategies. I see. What is it? Empires and Tribes just had a UI and other issues overhaul. So it's like, oh, was it No Man's Sky, which I feel guilty because bought that when they fixed it a long time ago, like a month or two after it came out. Like I've only put like 8 hours into that, and it just had a major overhaul. I just don't have enough time. I think there's multiple stuff coming out in a few weeks too. It's like, oh, yeah, because what is it? What was that game I played months back at one of the festivals? Is it Pegling? That comes out, I think, in a week. That was a really fun game. Definitely gonna be playing that when it comes. Yay! Our stuff is here. All right, get in, finish it up where I can science this. We have, me and everyone else needs to know the changes if there is any. All right, thank you. Okay, they did. Yep, it's officially changed. You now can technically make multiple ration makers and choose what they're going to use. That is great. And technically, I guess I could do what, 2 ox pastures to 1 pig pasture? Then I'd always have enough meat. That's great. And so if you're using what Crotonians or anything else, you know, they don't eat meat. So you could go wherever you want for their supplies and use their meat to do rations, because then the Crotonians like rations. And no matter what, that's the military requires rations. This right here is a good change. This is a very good change. I like the archery and I can't wait to see it, but ooh, that makes me real happy. Now you don't really have ever a need of wasted stuff. I mean, you could technically, turn on harvesting stuff out here and leave not you, leave one or two to that. That's great. All right. That's it for this time. I'm going to come back. We're not through, of course, because this takes too long. We're going to test out I'm going to keep going on this until we get a really good test of archery and other stuff. Depending on what I pick out for tomorrow, I'll either do this or I got a list of, could be Rise, could be Immortal Mayor. I've got to decide. I have too many choices, but we will stick on this. I'll probably, between now and next weekend, what I am going to do though, I am going to restart. I'm going to stick with my Garthimi because I like them, but I'm going to change basically my location so I can have a different animal. I'm going to move north and lose the Globedian pastures and probably gain the Onks. And I'll play a little bit just to get pretty much back to where I am roughly. I'm at like 183 actually. So I can get caught up with that. And I'm going to use the boring base setup, but it works. And we're just trying to test out the military archery and all that. Oh, I can't wait to test out the archery and I've seen the dev video and him showing it off. You're going to love the catapult damage and body explosions that go everywhere when the catapult manages to hit. It's great. And I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get raided. I might up the raid just a little bit. I mean, I might have to pay for him to go away at first, but I'm kind of disappointed we ain't been raided. It makes me sad. But yeah, that'll be 100% next Saturday. We're definitely going to do that, and that'll give me plenty of time to get everything set up and a decent mountain home rolled. This, in all fairness, this wasn't a bad one because we had easy access to everything we need without having to dig through forever. I just kind of slacked on getting to the clay out here. That's kind of my fault because I thought I could push to the archery faster. I didn't know it was going to. The fact that I can change these makes me happy too. So we could start out like this, and then once you have a really good running base, then you can really up the efficiency. Of course, not that wood is having an issue. All right, but that's it for me today. If I do come back later tonight, it will simply just be a chill base redo kind of thing, and I will go from there. All right, take it easy, Jax. Thanks for swinging by. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Oh, good to know, Professor. And thanks for the follow, by the way. But yeah, just drop by. Let me know if you have any more questions or issues. I'll be glad to help you out what I can. And if I don't know it, well, I need to know it. So we're going to science it and figure it out one way or the other. But until then, or technically, if not, until tomorrow, I will definitely be here, same as always, 12 Central. I hope you all have a good day, good afternoon, whichever the case might be. And until next time, I shall see you all on the flip side.